Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. Whether you're grilling indoors, on your stovetop, roasting in the oven, or using your outdoor barbecue, having a flavorful rub or barbecue sauce is essential in order to create a perfect barbecue or grilled meat. So today I'm going to share with you this flavorful North African spiced barbecue sauce. And as a bonus, I'll also make the dry rub, which can be used as a spice mix ingredient in many other recipes. This barbecue sauce and dry rub have a wonderful mix of spices that is a unique blend of sweet, spicy, and picante flavors. A little bit different than your usual, so I hope you do try it. At the end of this video, I will give you a preview of a couple recipes that I'll be making with the North African spice barbecue sauce, which I hope will make it much easier to prepare a tasty meat entree with minimal ingredients. So now to get started. The macronutrient ratio for the North African spice dry rub is 0.3 to 1 with 5.6 grams of total carbs, 2 grams of dietary fiber, resulting in 3.6 grams of net carbs per 12 gram or 1 tablespoon serving. Making a mixed spice or dry rub is very easy, and it's also much less expensive than buying a prepackaged version. And I can also control all the ingredients, which allows me to control the carbs and make sure there are no sugars in there. For this flavorful dry rub recipe, all you have to do is combine salt, ground coriander, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and cayenne pepper, ground cumin in a small mixing bowl. Then whisk all the ingredients very well to make a homogeneous mixture. Then just transfer this into a good airtight container. I prefer to store all my spices in glass containers. By the way, I purchased these jars at my local dollar store for about $1.50 each. I like these jars because these kind of wide mouth jars are great because you can insert even a large tablespoon and it will fit easily into the opening. This is especially helpful when you're trying to measure out the ingredients for another recipe. To store this spice blend, place your container in a dark area where you would store your other spices. And now to make the barbecue sauce version. The macronutrient ratio for this North African spiced barbecue sauce is 5.8 to 1 with 1.6 grams of total carbs, 0.5 grams of dietary fiber, resulting in only 1.1 gram of net carbs per 16 gram or 1 tablespoon serving. This barbecue sauce is one of the easiest I have ever made because there's no cooking involved. All you have to do is combine the ingredients in a mixing bowl or large measuring cup or directly into your food processor bowl or blender, and this will reduce your cleanup. I'd also like to mention that the order you add the ingredients doesn't matter, but here is what I did. I began with a combination of olive oil, apple cider vinegar, the coriander powder, and salt. Next I added the whole cumin seeds, the whole peeled garlic cloves, the roughly chopped onions, the ground cumin powder, the smoked paprika, and the cayenne pepper. I gave this a quick stir and then I transferred it into my bullet or ninja type machine. Now it's also time to add the fresh coriander or cilantro. Then attach the cup to your machine and grind until a rough paste consistency is formed. And here we are. As you can see, the paste is a rough consistency with small chunky pieces. This is exactly what you want. This barbecue sauce is more authentic if you don't grind it into a puree. Because this is a fresh barbecue sauce, you should store it in an airtight container and keep it in the fridge for a week or two. That is, if you're planning to use it up within that time. Alternatively, you can also freeze the barbecue sauce in an ice cube tray, which will contain 1 tablespoon in each little well. When the barbecue sauce is completely frozen, remove the cubes from the tray and store them in an airtight container in your freezer. I find this little trick very convenient. As I promised at the beginning, here are some of the ways you can use this very complex and balanced spice mix and barbecue sauce. I have already shown you how to make my keto pulled pork in a slow cooker using my smoky chipotle dry rub. The same method can be used with the North African spice rub. This will give you a delicate but different flavor profile that I'm sure you'll also enjoy. I will also make a new leg of lamb video using the North African spiced barbecue sauce. And with that video, I will also give you an example of a whole meal and the macros associated with that meal. Another recipe that I've already posted, which is my barbecue chicken bundles, which only need this barbecue sauce and 3 other ingredients. It's a really easy and great recipe, so I hope you give it a try. And because the North African spiced barbecue sauce goes really well with chicken, I'm going to show you how to make a super easy roast chicken with a complete meal plan and the macros, and I'll post that very soon. So I hope you will look at these videos and try the rub or barbecue sauce with them. And if you do and have any other recommendations, please leave a comment. I really love it when we can share ideas. And for now, thank you for watching my video. If you like this recipe and my channel, please subscribe, and please come back for the next video. The link for the printable North African spice barbecue sauce and dry rub will be available in the description below.